Hi, welcome to Art Draw. You're going to need a piece of paper and some pens. Today we're going to draw Tomato Head from Fortnite. Let's go straight into it. Let's draw his head. So we're going to need a kind of oval circle. Big tomato head. Then we're going to do the little stalk area on the top. It's got a couple of little leafy bits on the stalk, so we're just going to do some curvy areas up and down around there. Fill that bit in. Let's do his eyes. Okay, on the right hand side, an oblong circle again with a bit of a slant. Then on the left hand side, an oblong circle, bit of a slant outwards. Two black areas for the inside of his eyes. Leave a little bit of white for the highlight area. Next, a couple of eyebrows. Now his moustache. Up, down and around, and then the same on the other side, so up, down and around. His little moustache. Now we're going to draw it's like a sausage mouth around this area. He's got a few weird teeth, so bend some areas in the middle there. Straight line across, join up with a few lines, that's his teeth, and we're just going to fill in the edges of the mouth area. Okay, there's Tomato Head's head. Just going to put a couple of bits in for highlights. We'll work on that later. Then he's wearing a shirt, so just going to draw the collar of his shirt, join that up. Alright, let's have a think about his arms and his shoulders. So first of all, on the right hand side, let's do his shoulder, and on the left hand side we'll do the same thing, just draw a little arc. Now he's quite muscly. Draw down, show his curves, his muscles off, his arms, and then in the middle there he's got hands and he's got arms that are crossed, so I'm going to link this up this way. It's quite a tricky bit, this part. The top part of his lower arm, big bicep there, and then join up his shoulder area. Then we're going to do this other arm here. It's got like a communicating device on there. Bit of a glove as well. Draw the bicep on here and then join up. A few bits of detail on his arm. A little band there. And then we're just going to put some extra detail on his shirt. So it's got like a stripy shirt. There we go. Fill in his hand area that's sort of tucking into his other arm. Again, it's got a bit of a communicating device or something on. Then there's a piece of pizza, so a slice of pizza going on here. A few round areas for pepperoni. And then we can draw the extra lines now that make up Tomato Head's top. Nice one. Let's do his lower area of his body. So we can now link up those lines at his top. So that's the whole of his top area done. His body. Now he's got kind of belt and a half going on. So this is the main belt buckle. And then it's got some belt loops going on as well to make that up. And then below that he's also got a mini belt. Again, he's got a few pieces of pepperoni on his belt. Yeah, just fill it in around the bottom here. That's his belt area. That's a bit of a tricky area there. Okay, let's do his legs. So inside of this leg on the right hand side and the outside, and same again. Curve it around, line down. The top parts of his legs, he's got like a patch this leg, so pop that in there. And then he's got some band areas on the other leg, so we just put a few lines across. Now he's got boots on with some protective wear, which is red, so I'm just going to fill those in, quite angular way of drawing there. And he's got some big old boots at the bottom there, so big clumpy boots. Some laces. Other side, same thing again, so some angles around here, protective area going down his shin. Just join that up. See a bit of his leg there on this side, on the left. Close it off, and then again, big clumpy boots. It's got here a few lines to show the laces. This protective area here is sort of joined to his leg with small bands, so I'm just going to fill those in, some straight lines there. Right, he's also got this big backpack on his back. I guess there's some sort of pizzas in there or something. So just do the top flap there, then I'm going to think this is going to come down to about here, so it's going to draw a line from the top down to there, up, and again a line down, there we are, and we can just do a line to his body, there we go. Just going to add a bit of detail into here now, so some additional lines around the corners in the backpack that he's wearing. Pizza boxes there. Just join up a few areas. Great. Okay, he's going to be standing on some grass today, so a bit of a curve, and then just move up and down quite angular to show some blades of grass. And that is tomato head, line drawing done. Next, let's work on some colours. Let's get a green. It's got green and red predominantly, good old tomato head. So, it's going to fill his arm in with a lighter green. Let's fill the other arm in. Okay, belt loops, they're green. His trousers are also green as well, so fill that in. Yeah, just leaving a little bit of white for the highlight area. I'm just colouring around the patches and around the bands on his legs so we can colour those in a different colour. Okay, now that little stalk on the top of his head, let's colour that in the same. With the right hand part I might do that darker. Just got this little green area here under his chin. Let's move on to the next colour, a darker green. For this darker green we can use it for the shading area on the stalk part of his head. And then also just to show some shading detail as well in his arms. Starts to round off his muscles, bit of shading on the right there, and then also on his leg on the right. Starts to look more three-dimensional now. Okay, next up, let's go for a red. Let's go for the tomato head. And we're going to fill most of this in red now. Just move around his eyes, move around his eyebrows. There's little areas I did on the left hand side, we're just going to leave those white so it looks like it's got a bit of a super highlight going on. Okay, now we're going to do the box of his pizza. So fill that the areas inside in red. Now in between his top area, we've got a stripy top, so the main parts of this top are going to be red. Just fill in between the lines. Don't forget pepperoni. Leave a like, guys. Yep, starting to take shape now. It's looking good. Just pull those bits in. Bit of pepperoni going on his belt. And the cuffs of his top. His shin pads are red. Fill those in. This one, just leave a little bit there on the left in white, so it looks like a bit of highlight. Nice one. Okay, on to the next colour. Let's use a purple colour to fill in his collar and the edges again of the pizza box. All that edging around that we made a bit more detail from, that's going to be purple. Nice one. This glove here, this is purple. Fill that in. Okay, and these little band areas on his leg, fill that purple. I think that's all the purple there is. Right, on to the next colour. We're going to use a brown. And the straps, that moustache is going to be filled in. Let's pop those eyebrows in brown. I think as well that patch, that's brown. His belt area. Fill in the bits here. There we go. And those boots, top parts of his boots, let's fill those in. Nice. Okay, on to the next colour. Let's use a bit of an orangey yellow to make this pop now. We can fill in the pizza, we can fill in the lines on his top. Little pizza boxes in his bag. And the bottom of his shoes, we can just do a little bit of yellowy orange there. Just makes the picture pop. I think that communicator device needs filling in, that's going to be green as well. And then let's fill the grass in, nice green grass. Nice. Okay. Alright, and that is Tomato Head from Fortnite done. Thanks for watching.